if you really want to know, I think you're being mean. I think you should go along to the market with Joe.
Well, what purpose would it serve?
Well, the purpose of showing him a bit of support.
I don't support him.
For heaven's sake.
Look, he put steroids into those calves without reference to me or anyone else. And I'm supposed to go along and help him carry the can if he gets caught.
Yes. I can't honestly see what all the fuss is about. This whole business about steroids has blown up out of all proportion.
Oh, yeah? And you know about it, do you?
Yes. I read the articles in the library. When all's said and done, the whole thing is to protect the European beef market against the Americans. Well, they use steroids routinely, so let's ban them and help protect our poor farmers against competitive imports.
And you don't think we need a bit of protection?
Well, yes, but that's a whole different argument. I hate to see the issues muddied by the muck and magic brigade.
And all this from a woman who'd killed for an organic bean sprout. Look, Sarah, the bottom line is it's against the law, OK?
Yes, but that's not your objection, is it?
All right, no, it's not. I mean, the whole system strikes me as pretty dumb. You put nitrates on the field to get more grass to feed more cows, which you then make bigger with steroids. All you end up with is low prices, a beef mount, and a nitrate problem. It's a waste of time and money.
And there was me thinking it was all down to idealism.
I mean, why can't I see all sides? No, I don't like seeing animals pumped full of chemicals that they don't need.
Well, you give Robert vitamin pills.
Well, I'm not planning to eat Robert, am I?
Oh, thanks, Nick.
Hey, Dolly, have you heard any more about what happened on Saturday?
Oh, don't. It's been red eyes and whispers ever since I came.
Where are they now?
Upstairs, I think.
Wish I'd been there to see it.
Oh, no, you don't. It were a nightmare.
Ah, Kathy was good, though, wasn't she? Facing down a raging bull like that.
Oh, raging bull, my foot. It was just some silly man with a drink inside him and an axe to grind. George Starkey, I think he's called. Pathetic, really. But yes, she did do well. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
Oh, just passing through. Waiting for Nick to make me a cup of coffee. Where's Dad?
Upstairs. Does he know you're coming?
No, just thought I'd pop in and see how the handball went on Saturday. You know, tease him about fraternising with the master of the hounds and his followers. I suppose a good time was had by all.
Well...
That good, eh? Don't worry. I expect Kim will give me a blow-by-blow account. Oh, no sugar, thanks, Nick.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Hughes. I'm not very good at invoices.
Sorry, Elsa?
I said I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Do you want to get off and I'll give these to Mr. Turner later?
Nah, it's all right, love. I'll wait.
I can't be doing with this.
What?
Flipping guns.
What's the problem, Seth?
Turner asked me to clean them. One's away for a rebore, other one's gone missing. Look, it didn't even sign out.
Oh, but...
What?
Nothing.
It'll be Turner. Chatting them without telling me, that's what it'll be. It's all right him making rules and regulations. Why don't he flaming well stick to a Miss Sen?
Love, I'm not accusing, I'm not blaming, I'm not anything. We have to talk about this as a family. You have to talk as a family.
I will. But not just now, okay? I'm talking myself dry.
Okay. Okay, it's all right. You go and get some fresh air and I'll see if I can talk to Zoe.
Where did she go?
Don't you worry about that, I'll find her. Go on. Hello? Hello, Mrs. Gray. No, he's still not here. The housekeeper's in charge of lost property. I'll get her to call you. Yes. Yes, all right. Go away, Mrs. Gray. Take those out to the van for me, will you? Save them tramping through my kitchen again.
Right.
You could have told me, Dolly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zoe. You didn't give me a chance.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God, what a mess. What did everyone say?
Oh, it'll be a 9 days wonder, you'll see.
Happens every day in Beckendale, does it?
No, but these things blow over, believe me. How's Kim?
Building up to a nervous breakdown at the moment. Dolly, you're going to have to do something. That lunatic woman keeps ringing up wanting to talk to Alan Turner.
Oh,
Oh, dear. She is completely potty. She can't seem to get it through to her head Alan doesn't live here anymore. What's her name?
Rosemary, I think.
Yeah, right. Anyway, she's convinced she left some gloves here. I can't deal with this nonsense. Not just now.
Well, don't worry. You leave it to me. I'll bob them into Alan's later. He's going to have to sort it out.
Thanks. Zoe, I'm sorry you had to walk back into all this.
It's all right.
It's unwelcome, eh? Why didn't you let us know you were coming down?
I didn't know I was coming till this morning.
Any special reason? You're not in any trouble, are you?
No. Just have someone to talk to, that's all.
Do you need a hand?
Right. Been that better to do?
Is it just these you're taking?
Yeah, took the others down earlier.
You could have sold them privately to a butcher.
Well, that made it any better, Jack.
Would have made it less risky.
Don't worry, you've got nothing to worry about. When the hammer falls, my head gets a lump, not yours.
Come on, you know we said we'd stand by you if the worst comes to the worst.
As long as you don't have to do anything.
What time's the sales start?
Pollard will get in about 1-ish.
Better get a move on then, hadn't we?
Go on, go on. Go on in there.
Jays are devils. They take eggs, chicks. Hope they can lay their hands on it. I'll soon sort them out.
Beautiful looking birds, though.
The best. Anyway, there's no room for sentiment when there's something important at stake.
Important like what?
My pheasants.
Right.
Ah, that reminds me. I must ask him what happened to that other gun.
Don't worry about that. You go and shoot your jays or whatever. I'll talk to Turner about the gun.
Right, that'll probably lose me temper anyway. Don't let him off hook, though. Rules and regulations.
I was just thinking, I've got to go to town anyway. I can deliver those fish for you if you want.
Yeah, yes, all right. That'll be a help. You'll find them all in the cold room.
Right.
Or was there something else?
No. That's fine.
You come to market with me?
Yeah.
You don't have to, you know.
Do you want me to come or not?
Of course I do. I just want to know the change of heart, that's all.
A, you're my brother, even if you are a prat. B, it's a family business, and if I'm going to get dumped on, I want to be there to see it happen. C, I'm sick of Sarah nagging me about it, OK? If we don't get going, we'll miss the market altogether.
I won't stop, Alan. I've just dropped by to give you these. They're Rosemary's.
Oh, yes, so they are.
She's phoned about a dozen times in the past 24 hours. Kim's getting sick of it. I've run out of about every excuse I can think of. You're going to have to do something, Alan.
Yes, I know.
OK. Well, that's the message delivered. I best be off. Bye. Bye.
They're pretty.
No, they're not. They're awful.
Is anything wrong, Mr. Turner? Can I do anything to help?
What's wrong, Elsa, is that I'm a stupid, conceited man. And I painted myself into the most uncomfortable corner.
Oh, dear.
It's this Rosemary, you see. Now, when I first knew her, I lived at Home Farm. And when I asked her to the Hunt Ball, she assumed that I still lived there. You know, the things she said, I was so flattered I didn't like to tell her that I'd moved. My ego got the better of me. It does that sometimes, I'm afraid.
So now she's trying to reach you there?
Yeah.
But that means...
Yes, that means that she's going to find out that I don't live there. The people who do live there are going to find out that I've told her that I live there. And I'm going to find out the best place for me to live would probably be Tasmania.
Are you fond of her?
Oh, Rosemary? Yes. Yeah, she's all right.
Why don't you explain it like you did to me?
I'll tell her the truth.
Yes.
Good Lord.
Joe?
Yeah?
We're running a bit late. Get you in about 15 minutes, OK?
Yeah, no problem.
Good-looking animals.
Well, they always are at Emmerdale.
Which is more than can be said for some of the farms.
All right.
Well, it's a bad year last year, wasn't it? All last summer with very little rain.
Some of the chaps had hardly enough grass for summer grazing, let alone silage. Costing them a fortune in winter feed. Lucky if they get their money back, some of them.
Yeah, we've had the same problem ourselves.
Well, you seem to have managed there. Especially for sucklers. What's your secret, Joe?
Blood sacrifices under a full moon.
Thank you, Jack. I'll pass that message on.
Don't do that, Jack. My heart's pumping as it is.
Flipping Exo's mine now. Here's the vet.
No, wait here.
Don't be daft. I'd sooner be there to field questions myself.
Hi.
Hi. Everything all right?
Fine. These yours?
Yeah. Look, we've got to get him into the ring in a second.
Sorry, we'll get out of your way. Nice beasts. Should get a good price for them.
Yeah, we hope so. Think she noticed anything?
She'd have said something, wouldn't she?
Yeah. Of course she would.
Of course she would.
Is Alan in? No, Mrs. Gray, he's not.
I do rather want to talk to him.
I think we all do.
Do you know what time he gets back?
He won't be back at all, Mrs. Gray. He doesn't live here. I do.
Yes. Yes, of course you do.
Dolly?
Yeah?
Dolly, sorry to disturb you. Did you find Mrs. Gray's gloves?
Yes.
And what have you done with them?
I gave them back to Alan.
And where did you give them to him?
At his home.
Which is where?
One of the cottages opposite the Woolpack, number 17.
Thanks, Dolly.
Right, lot 263 also from the Emmerdale herd. 7 sucklers, 8 months old. Who's going to start me off with 500? 500 anywhere, 500, 500, 450, then 450, 450, 4, 380, 380, 380, 350, 350, 350, 330, 330 anywhere, 330 anywhere, 300, 300 bid, 300 bid, 300 bid, 300, 300 bid, 300 bid,
Stop
300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 310, 310, 310, 310, 320, 320,
Looking again. Shut up.
That's 330, 330, 330. 40, 40, 40, 40 anywhere, 40, 40, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50.
They're talking about our stock.
I'll take
Well, there isn't
5
any
to
other
move
stock
on.
around for them to talk about, is there?
55, 55, 60, 60, 60, 360,
What are they saying?
360,
flaming lip
365
reader,
anywhere,
how should I know?
360, at 360, 365 anywhere, at 360.
Probably chatting
At
it up.
360, 360 then, at 360, at 360, Mr. Blackmore.
That's the butcher in Wakefield.
I know. We did it.
I know.
Oh, sir, it's nothing urgent, but when you've had your lunch, get onto the feed merchant, will you?
Yeah.
Just try and gee him up a bit.
Right.
Oh, Rosemary.
Hello. You told me I'd find you here. The Tates. You know, the people who live at Home Farm.
Yes, Rosemary, I can explain.
There's no need to explain. I understand you have my gloves. Thank you.
Rosemary, this is Elsa.
Hello.
Well, Elsa. Last time it was Caroline somebody or other. Do you realize what sort of man you've got yourself mixed up with? A Don Juan, that's what. A lying, cheating Lothario. This man will mess you around just like all the others. I beg your pardon. Did I say man? My mistake.
Me? A Lothario?
I feel like a big weight's been lifted from my shoulders.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks for coming today. I appreciated that.
As you flaming well think so. Hey, do you remember when we nicked all Mrs. Hobson's plums off her tree?
Yeah. I thought she was going to phone police.
So did I.
You said we were going to spend the rest of our days in prison. Did I? Yeah. In fact, you said I ought to get a longer stretch because it was my idea at first place.
Aye, so I did.
Do you know, Jack, you were a right sanctimonious kid, even when you were 9.
Plums were great, though, weren't they?
Hey, fancy a drink on it? Or will you go home?
No.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just don't fancy a drink.
Yeah.
I fancy several drinks. Come on.
Is Turner around?
Or somewhere. He came back from dinner a while ago.
What did he say about that gun?
Eh?
That gun that's gone missing, what did he say about it?
Oh, it's all right. He lent it to a pal of his.
Silly beggar. I like to know where all guns are.
So you got what you're after, then?
Oh, aye, they'll not cause us any more trouble. Mind, there's plenty more where they came from.
I'm sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, not at all. Sit down.
Thanks. Only Nick said I might find Chris here.
I persuaded Kathy to Sky, so I take it you've been home then?
It just couldn't have happened at a worse time for me.
Why?
I've just spent weeks trying to set myself up with a job when I finish university, and now I've finally done it.
Sounds great. So what's the problem?
It's with Martin Bennett's practice in Houghton. I just spent the morning talking to him about it, in fact, but under the circumstances, I'm not sure if I can stay around here very comfortably.
That sounds a bit weak for you.
Oh, says the man who's just resigned from the family business.
That was different.
Oh, how?
Look, I've been thinking about it. I was as shocked as you when I found out. But when Dad made his speech the other night, I began to think, OK, maybe I was wrong.
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
Look, you two, I know this is private family stuff. I'll be upstairs.
No, don't be silly. Stay where you are.
I'm sorry, Kathy, it's very rude of us. We shouldn't involve you in all this. Have you seen Dad since Saturday?
No. Maybe I'll call in at the yard later on this afternoon.
Emmerdale Farm? Yeah, this is me. Now, what do you want? You what? Frankly, David, I'd rather chew broken glass. There's nothing more to say. You want to what? All right, yeah, I'll meet you there in about an hour or so. Yeah, bye.
Who was that, love?
David.
David?
Wants to buy me a drink.
What?
He says he wants to apologise.
OK, so I left the paperwork in a mess. There's no need to work through the night putting it right, though. I'm sorry, all right. It wasn't actually the most important thing on my mind.
I should hope not. That's what secretaries are for. Anyway, you shouldn't have a system which only you know about.
It was only me dealing with it.
Was being the operative word.
You couldn't wait to be rid of me, could you?
Wasn't me who made the decision. I'm just picking up the threads. Which reminds me, when are you free next week?
What for?
To see the solicitor.
Sorry?
You can't just walk away from the business and pretend it's not there anymore. There's your shares to be transferred, insurance liabilities to be ordered. All of that.
Name to be taken off the headed note paper? Yeah, OK.
How's Wednesday sound?
I don't care. Anytime you like.
OK, I'll set it up and let you know.
Fine. What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing. Johnson's been fiddling his hours again. I'm gonna have to get rid of him, I reckon.
You can't do that. He's one of our best drivers.
The man's a wally. The taco says one thing, he says another, and I'm expected not to notice the difference. I don't know why you put up with it.
Because that's the name of the game, Dad. If the men think you're checking up on them and breathing down their necks all the time, they won't do a thing.
You ignore it, do you?
Not all the time, no. 1 in 10 times I pull Johnson up and tell him it's not on, and he agrees. Then, when there's a problem, like urgent load or stuck vehicle or whatever, Johnson's always available, and he's good.
That's your idea of man management, is it?
It works. Look, everyone likes to think they've got away with something sometimes, as long as you all know the rules.
Right, well, I'll try it your way for a while then. Pity you resigned, really.
Funny thing, death. Huh? Well, I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Well, I see it. It's hardly anything to do with person as he's doing it.
Doing what?
Dying. No, it's more to do with them as are left behind, don't you think?
And what's brought all this on?
Well, there's been a lot of it about lately. Talk of death, I mean. Well, that business up at Home Farm, and then there were me, well, other things than ours. Oh, evening, Joe.
Amos?
Want to get Joe a pint in, Amos?
No, just half, please. So what's all this about?
Wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, well, I can't stop long. I've got things to do.
What more of your solitary milking, eh? Rachel was telling me about it the other day. How long are you doing that for, then?
Morning milking for 2 weeks. I'm hoping to get some time off for good behaviour. Here we are.
Thanks. You going to sit over there?
You said you wanted to apologise.
Yeah. Because I've not handled this whole situation too cleverly, have I?
I'll not disagree with you.
Yeah, well, I just want to explain.
What?
Just the way I feel. Well, it's all right. I'm not going to give you a hard time.
Makes a nice change.
Well, about me and Kate, Joe. Look, all I want to tell you is I've had it. I've had enough, all right?
How do you mean?
Oh, what I say. Only bang your head against a brick wall so long, can't you? I think I've done it long enough.
Doesn't sound like the David Hughes I know.
Come on, I'm just trying to tell you now. Don't make it any harder, OK?
Yeah, all right. After all that's gone on, you can't blame me for being a bit suspicious.
Oh, well, that's up to you. Look, I just want to tell you the way I feel. And look, to me, Kate's still my wife. Hey, look, I made vows to her, married her, I still love her. Nothing changes as far as I'm concerned. OK, well, she feels different. That's all there is to it. Well, I've given this a lot of thought, Joe, and I've come to the conclusion I can't just sit around bleating. I either accept this situation or I do something about it. So it'll soon all be over.
All what'll be over?
This whole stupid situation.
You're leaving the area?
Perhaps I'll have to.
How about the kids?
They'll be all right.
Oh. Do you want me to tell Kate?
No need. She'll know about it soon enough.
Well, you're not going to do anything stupid, are you?
Oh, look, I might be many things, but I don't think I'm stupid, Joe.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks for telling me all this. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Nah, I don't want to appear rude, but I do have a lot of things to do.
No, sure, you go ahead.
Well, thanks, David, and good night.
Goodbye, Joe.